All right, everybody. Let's get through our Tesla update for this evening, President's Day, February 17th. I wanted to back it up on the weekly so we can get a bigger picture of what has been going on against our trends and our levels. I wanted to have the Fibonacci level off before so you can see where I started it from, but I'm just going to, it's just the very obvious that $100 bottom level. Started it from there and then brought it all the way up to the highs that we just recently seen over for is geez almost $500. That's amazing. Yeah, 486, 47. So according to the Fibonacci levels and according to our EMAs and where we're at, according to that, we're stuck in the golden zone, which normally would be a good thing. However, as you have been following Tesla stock, it's been in a downtrend since the highs. And if you notice the weeklies, if you notice something, oops, I hate when that happens. You'll notice something very interesting here. On this uptrend, there was just a lot of rejection up here, just a ton of rejection, just could not sustain on a weekly basis. So it's, as far as I'm concerned, all of that up there is froth. Anything above, what is this? 438, 430, 436 right here. That was just conservatively 440, all froth. There needs to be some serious volume and some reasons to be up in that, in the, what I would call that the stratosphere, especially coming from the low 200 levels earlier that week. I remember when the earnings came out, it was just nonstop all the way up. So anyways, going back to current events, what else have I observed on the weekly chart to make me decide one way or another? Some other factors that I've noticed here, we're in an indecision candle. So doji is what they call them. However, we did close slightly red for the week. It doesn't really mean much when it's this close. It's still a doji. We're still in the golden zone for the week. One thing I did notice, the bears were more in control for this week by far. This is the bull bear power trend. It shows you who's more in control, the bulls or the bears, and the bulls have been steadily climbing up into the all-time highs, and then ever since, obviously, it's just been a steady downtrend as it has been confirmed with the price action. So where does it, are we seeing any signs of turnaround? Are we seeing anything to indicate that we are going to break out and of this downward trend, which is right here, around that 379, 380 level, with volume would be great to see. A nice breakout. But as far as I'm concerned, if we look down at more indicators to give us some more conviction as to what's happening, we can see the stoic is definitely not showing any type of change back to show like a bottom. I'm going to bring this back to the 4 hour. I believe this is going to show better as far as this one is, this line that I drew. Yeah, I drew this line on the 4 hour. I like using the 4 hour to get just a little bit of more detail, but not too much on the price action. So there has been just no real umph to get out of this downward trend, and it's just showing it in the RSI divergence, right? It's constantly hitting its head on the ceiling, and until there is confirmed breakout, I have a feeling we're just going to just turn right back around and just do another retest of the low 300s, possibly just 300 flat. That seemed like it was a magnet or tried to be a magnet, but maybe we were just too early in the week. But I feel like right now, if it cannot break out of these levels, these key levels up here, we could see another retest of these lows, um, possibly right into the 329, 328. And if it cannot hold those, we can definitely see right. It's just a straight shot down to the 300s, um, just maybe a little bit shy below 300 into the high 200s. And then I would expect, if that were to be the case, that we would shoot right back up due to some better support levels here. But again, all that is going to be subject to watching the tape, looking to see if the Bulls get back into control. On the 4-hour, it seems like they're trying to, right? If you just had look at it for the whole week, you would look, well, if the whole week was kind of a shot from a weekly perspective, not good. But just like you don't make a decision on one daily candle, you don't necessarily make a decision on one weekly candle either. You got to look at the whole picture and make a decision holistically, and then go and take the data for the information that you have in front of you. So with that, you can make a better decision as to what could possibly happen this coming week. So my guess, yeah, honestly, we're right there diddling in the middle. We could potentially just resist right here at that 365 test, and then come back down, retest at 344, and then break down 328, and then all the way down to 300. That's one scenario. Scenario two, the Bulls are in control. A lot of good headlines. We break out of at least, into get out of this little zone. Take this arrow out, and we hit up above this resistance zone 374, which has been resistance here. This was some failures here. Look, guys, failure, 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 all these areas here. So this is going to be like make or break zone. It's really clear to tell. Line is in the sand. I have my alert levels at 365, right? We break up over 365 with confluence, with confidence. We should be up over this downward trend of the RSI and start to break out into new territory, right? And it should lead the stock into new highs, and we can start getting into the higher levels of the golden zone and potentially break back out into this territory, which on the weekly level has just not been able to hold. So it's time to retest to see, if we can hold those levels back up through here, because this is going to be the next level of resistance for sure, as it has been proven to not be able to hold all the way up there. Really, anything past the 400s, 418 levels, it starts to get really, really aggressive up there. So something to keep an eye on with the tape. It'll be interesting this week to see how things play out. I'll be here with you trading and giving you some observations and some headlines to see how things are going. That's it for today for Tesla. And well, good luck, Elon, and with everything you're doing, you know, with the with Doge and all your other businesses. Please, you know, do the right thing there, buddy. All right, like and subscribe, folks. Peace.